Hi, everyone. Welcome back to today's English practice. This is your cozy place to learn simple English through real-life conversations.
Yes, we are so happy you are here. Maybe you are walking, maybe you are washing dishes, or maybe you are lying on the sofa.
That is okay. We see you and we are happy you joined us today.
We also love you. I am Alex.
And I am Sarah. This is your English podcast for real-life conversations, easy English and big feelings.
Big feelings. Today, we are going to talk about something very important.
Yes, something that can make your life better if you understand it.
And it can make your day worse if you do not understand it.
Like the time you shouted at your coffee machine because no coffee came out.
Yes, it was an emergency. I needed coffee.
This happens when our emotions control us.
When emotions are in charge, they do not follow rules. They go too fast and make mistakes.
Maybe you know this feeling. One small problem can make your whole day feel bad.
For example, your boss sends a short message, and your brain thinks, oh no, they hate me.
Or your friend does not reply, and your brain thinks, they forgot me. I am alone.
Or you make one mistake in English, and your brain shouts, I am terrible. I should stop speaking.
If this happens to you, do not feel strange. You are not broken. You are human.
Every human has feelings. The problem is when feelings are the boss all the time.
Today, we want to talk about self-control.
Self-control means you can manage your thoughts and actions even when feelings are strong.
You still feel angry, sad, or scared, but you do not let these feelings decide everything.
Another important word is composed.
Composed means you look calm and in control, even if inside you feel stress.
For example, you smile in a meeting, but your heart is beating fast.
Yes, heart is dancing, hands are shaking, face is smiling. That is composed.
In this episode, we want to help you go from my feelings control me to I can control my reaction.
We are not saying do not feel. Feelings are fine.
We just want to help you not ruin your day or success because of one moment of emotion.
We will talk about days when you want to quit, but you still show up.
We will talk about days when one bad thing happens, but you do not let it ruin your whole day.
We will also talk about people who judge you or put you in a stereotype.
And how you can rise above it and keep going.
Of course, we will also help you with your English.
Yes, this episode is B1 level. The English is not too hard, but not too easy.
So relax, listen, and enjoy. Let's learn together. If you do not understand every word, that is okay.
You can just listen, relax, and come back later.
Near the end, we will have a small word tour with some important words from today's topic.
First, you will hear these words in our conversation.
Then we will explain them again in a simple way.
So if you want to grow your English and grow your self-control at the same time, you are in the right place.
And if you like learning English with real conversations and real feelings, please tap like and subscribe to Today English Practice.
That really helps more learners find us.
And it also tells us to make more episodes like this.
So listen, enjoy, and tell us in the comments which emotion controls you the most.
Okay, Alex, I am a little nervous today. My emotions are ready to talk.
That is good. Let them talk, but we will not let them drive our day.
All right, let's start with mornings when one small problem destroys everything.
Yes, imagine this. It is early in the morning and your alarm rings.
You feel tired, maybe a little angry at life.
Your first thought is not, I will have a great day.
Your first thought is, where is the snooze button?
Then, maybe you look at your phone and something small goes wrong.
A message, a comment, or some small bad news.
Suddenly, your whole body feels, today is ruined. I cannot do anything.
I know this feeling very well. One small problem and my motivation runs away like a cat.
But this is the important part. Successful people feel this too.
Yes, they feel tired, annoyed, or lazy sometimes.
The difference is what they do next.
I love people who are relentless with their goals.
Relentless is a strong word.
It means you do not stop. You keep going again and again, even when it is hard.
These people say, I feel bad, but my goal did nothing wrong.
They still do a small action for their goal.
Some days you are tired or stressed, but you still power through your work or study.
Power through means you keep going, even when it feels uncomfortable.
I remember many days when I did not want to study English, not even for 5 minutes.
My brain said, "You are too tired. Do it tomorrow."
And what did old Alex do before learning self-control?
Old Alex watched videos, ate snacks, and told himself nice stories about Tomorrow Alex.
Tomorrow Alex is always very strong.
Poor Tomorrow Alex. He had to do everything.
New Alex is different.
New Alex still has bad days.
But now, even on a lazy day, I say, I will do just 10 minutes.
That is all. I am not perfect, but I try to be more relentless.
And these 10 minutes are very important.
Because in that moment, you are building self-control.
Self-control is when you manage your thoughts and actions even when your feelings are strong.
Maybe you feel lazy or weak.
But when you do one small task and power through, you are sending a new message.
You are saying, I can show up even when I feel low.
And when you do this again and again, you become more composed inside.
Composed means you look calm and in control, even when inside there is stress or noise.
So the first point is simple. You do not need a perfect mood.
You just need small, relentless actions.
Feel whatever you feel, but give your future self at least one small action today.
Now let's talk about the next problem.
What happens when one bad moment tries to ruin your whole day?
Everyone knows this. One small thing goes wrong and your brain says, today is bad. Close everything.
Yes, it is like your day has many rooms, but you lock all the rooms because one light is broken in one room.
That is a very nice picture. Many rooms, work, family, health, English, hobbies.
Sometimes one room has a problem. Maybe your work morning is terrible.
But that does not mean your evening with your family must be terrible.
Or your English practice, or your time at the gym.
I remember when I could not separate the rooms.
If one was bad, I brought the bad feeling into every room.
Me too. It's like carrying a dirty, wet jacket from place to place.
You keep it on at home, at work, and with friends.
Right. This is where another word from our word tour is useful. Resilient.
Resilient is a beautiful word.
Resilient means you fall down, but you don't stay down.
You stand up again and try one more time.
Yes, a resilient person can have a bad morning, but still have a good afternoon.
They do not say the whole day is bad. They say one part was bad, but other parts can still be good.
You know, Alex, I had a teaching day like this morning. My lesson went wrong.
Oh no, what happened?
Technology didn't work, and the students were confused. I felt like a beginner.
Oof, that hurts.
At lunch, I wanted to go home and cry, but I told myself, Sarah, this was one lesson, one room.
Your next class is a new room.
Yes, so I took a walk, breathed, and said, okay, that lesson was bad, now we try again.
So you did not let one lesson decide your whole day.
Yes, I tried to be resilient. I learned from the mistake and tried to shake it off.
Shake it off means you let the bad feeling go and move forward again.
And you know what? The next class was wonderful.
If you stay in your bad mood, you bring that heavy energy to new people too.
For everyone listening, ask yourself, do I let one bad moment decide my whole day or week?
If yes, do not judge yourself, just notice it.
Then practice this idea of rooms. You can close one door and still open another door.
And this is not only about days. Sometimes one moment can explode very fast.
Places like work or school can be emotional gyms. Many people, many opinions, many small stressful moments.
Totally. Sometimes we say things we do not really mean because we are in the heat of the moment.
In the heat of the moment means your emotions are very strong and you act or speak before thinking.
Oh, I remember once in a team meeting, my friend made a small joke about my project.
Was it bad?
Not really, but I was tired and stressed, so I exploded in the heat of the moment.
Ouch. What did you do?
I talked too fast. My voice was high, and I said, "You never support me. You always do this."
Later, I felt really ashamed.
I understand. Some people do the opposite. They never explode, but they bottle up their feelings.
Yes. When you bottle up your feelings, you hide your emotions inside and do not talk about them.
I did that in a different job. My boss said small, hurtful things, and I never answered.
You smiled, said thank you, and pushed everything inside.
Then one day, boom, I cried in the bathroom.
You wanted to quit, and all the old feelings came out at the same time.
So both ways are heavy, exploding in the heat of the moment or bottling up feelings for months.
The middle way is emotional control. You still feel everything, but you choose how and when you speak.
Right. At work or school, one of the best skills is staying composed on the outside.
Composed means calm and in control. Not cold, just steady.
I like one small trick. When I feel my emotions rising, I do not answer immediately.
I take one slow breath. Sometimes I say, "Can we talk about this after the break?"
That is smart. You are not ignoring your feelings. You are just not letting them drive your actions.
For listeners, maybe your homework can be this. When you feel something strong at work or school, take 5 extra seconds. One slow breath before you speak.
Those 5 seconds can save friendships, jobs, and many long WhatsApp fights.
Talking about people, what happens when people judge you or put you in a box?
This is a big one because many of our emotions come from what we think others think about us.
Sometimes we do not follow our dreams because of a stereotype.
A stereotype is a simple, often unfair idea about a person or group.
For example, some think quiet people cannot be strong leaders.
Or if you make mistakes in English, some people think you are not intelligent.
These ideas are heavy. If you believe them, you live inside them like a small room.
When I started making content, I had a stereotype in my head. Real teachers are always serious.
If you are playful, people will not respect you. But your playful style is what people love.
At the beginning, I almost stopped because of this picture in my mind.
This is where we need to grow a thick skin.
Growing a thick skin means you do not feel hurt by every small comment or criticism.
It doesn't mean you never feel pain. You still feel it, but you do not let every comment control your life.
For example, someone writes, "Your accent is strange." You feel a small ouch. That is normal.
But with a thicker skin, you say, okay, maybe my accent is different, but my message is still helpful. I will keep going.
Yes, do not delete your dream because of one stranger on the internet.
Sometimes it is not strangers. It is family or friends who do not understand your dream.
Yes, and that hurts even more.
Here, another phrase can help us. Rise above it. Rise above it means you stay calm and act in a higher way.
You do not go down into drama or negativity.
For example, if someone laughs at your English, you can rise above it.
You can think, I am brave enough to speak a second language. I will keep practicing.
When people put you in a stereotype, you can rise above it by showing results.
You can become better and grow, not by arguing in every comment.
Here, your resilience and your relentless side come back.
You do not stop. You keep moving toward your goals with a thicker skin and a higher view.
So, if you feel people are judging you, remember this.
Their words do not decide your future.
Your daily actions decide your future.
This brings us to our next point.
When you want to grow, you will need to make decisions that some people do not like.
Making decisions is hard when your emotions are loud.
Fear, doubt, and other people's opinions all talk at the same time.
You think, what if I choose the wrong thing? What if people do not like my choice?
In those moments, emotional control helps you be more decisive.
Decisive means you make a clear decision and do not change your mind every 2 minutes.
I was not decisive with my content at the start.
1 week I made long episodes, then I stopped, then I made short ones, then I changed again.
My feelings were the boss.
So what changed? I sat down and asked myself, what do I really want to create?
What feels right for the long term? I made a plan and said I will follow this for 3 months, even if I feel scared or bored.
So you used self-control to protect the decision.
Yes, my feelings were still there. Some days they shouted, "This is not working, change again."
But I told myself, no, we decided. We will test this plan properly.
A good trick is to separate feeling time and decision time.
Oh, how do you do that?
First, I let myself feel for a moment. I write in my notebook, I am scared of this new project.
After that, I look at the facts. What does the data say? What is the real risk?
Then I make my choice.
This is very smart. You give your emotions space, but you do not let them vote 5 times in the decision.
When the decision is made, support it with relentless action, not more thinking.
Emotional control does not mean you become a robot with no feelings.
It means you become a leader of your own life.
You listen to your feelings, but you don't let them be the boss every second.
You become more composed, more decisive, and more resilient.
You grow a thicker skin, you rise above small drama.
And you keep moving forward.
Step by step,
You build a life where your goals drive the car.
And your emotions sit in the front seat with a seatbelt.
I like that image. Goals drive and emotions are safe in the seatbelt, not on the steering wheel.
Now that we have talked about many points, let's slow down a little.
We will do a small word tour together.
We will take strong words like stereotype, relentless, grow a thick skin, and more.
We will explain them slowly and give simple examples.
Stay with us. Take a deep breath and notice how you feel right now.
Remember, even if today started with a small problem, you can still choose one small action and rise above it.
I like that picture.
We talked about many ideas and emotions today.
Now we want to help your English relax and catch up.
In this word tour, we will say each word slowly.
Then we will explain it simply.
And we will give easy examples from real life.
You do not need to write everything down.
Just listen, repeat, and feel the rhythm.
If you want, you can close your eyes for a moment.
Just hear the words, hear the examples, and imagine the situations.
All right, let's start with our first word, stereotype. Our first word is stereotype.
A stereotype is a simple, often unfair idea about a person or a group.
For example, some people think quiet people cannot be leaders, but that is not true.
Or the stereotype about people who make mistakes in English is very unfair.
You can repeat stereotypes.
Stereotype.
Take your time. Stereotype.
Next word is decisive.
A decisive person makes clear decisions and does not change their mind every 2 minutes.
For example, a decisive leader helps the team feel safe and clear.
Or she was decisive about her study plan and followed it for 3 months.
Repeat, decisive.
Decisive.
Last time, decisive.
Next expression, in the heat of the moment.
In the heat of the moment means your emotions are very strong and you do or say something before thinking.
For example, he shouted at his friend in the heat of the moment and later felt sorry.
Or she sent an angry message in the heat of the moment.
You can repeat, in the heat of the moment.
One more time, in the heat of the moment.
Now a playful one. Shake it off.
When you shake it off, you let a bad feeling go and move forward again.
For example, I made a mistake in class, but I decided to shake it off and keep speaking.
Or he was angry in the morning, but he shook it off before meeting his friends.
Repeat, shake it off.
Shake it off.
Like you are shaking water from your hands. Shake it off.
Now a phrase, bottle up your feelings.
When you bottle up your feelings, you hide your emotions inside and do not talk about them.
For example, he bottled up his feelings for months, and one day he suddenly cried.
Or it is better to talk than to bottle up your feelings all the time.
Repeat, bottle up your feelings.
Bottle up your feelings. Slowly. Bottle up your feelings.
Next word, composed.
When you are composed, you look calm and in control, even if you feel stress inside.
For example, she stayed composed during the interview, even with difficult questions.
Or he felt nervous but tried to look composed in the meeting.
Repeat, composed.
Composed. Very slow. Composed.
Next word, resilient.
A resilient person can have problems, but they do not stay down. They stand up and try again.
For example, she failed the exam, but she was resilient and studied again.
Or life was hard, but he stayed resilient and kept moving forward.
Repeat, resilient. Slowly. Resilient.
Our next word is self-control.
Self-control is when you manage your thoughts and actions, even when your feelings are very strong.
For example, I was angry, but with self-control, I spoke calmly.
Or learning English needs self-control because you must study even when you do not feel motivated.
Repeat, self-control.
Self-control. One more time, self-control.
Now a very helpful phrase, grow a thick skin.
When you grow a thick skin, you learn not to feel hurt by every comment or criticism.
For example, if you post videos online, you must grow a thick skin. Or she grew a thick skin at work and did not cry every time someone was rude. Repeat, grow a thick skin.
Grow a thick skin. Imagine strong skin protecting your heart. Grow a thick skin.
One more phrase, rise above it.
When you rise above it, you stay calm and act at a higher level.
You do not go down into drama or small fights.
For example, people laughed at his English, but he rose above it and kept practicing.
Or she did not answer a rude comment. She chose to rise above it.
You can repeat, rise above it.
Rise above it. Feel yourself going higher. Rise above it.
Our next strong word is relentless.
If you are relentless, you do not stop. You keep going again and again, even when it is hard.
For example, her practice was relentless. She studied every day, even on bad days.
Or he was relentless with his goals, and slowly his whole life changed.
Repeat. Relentless.
Relentless. Feel the power in it. Relentless.
And our last phrase for today, power through.
When you power through, you continue and finish the work, even when you feel tired, bored, or uncomfortable.
For example, she wanted to stop, but she powered through the last 10 minutes of her study time.
Or he was sleepy, but he powered through and finished the project.
Repeat. Power through.
Power through.
Last time. Power through.
Wow, you did great. Even just listening to these words is good practice for your brain.
And remember, you do not have to use all the words today.
Maybe choose 1 or 2 words that you really like and try to use them this week.
Maybe relentless, maybe rise above it, maybe self-control.
Whatever you choose, we are proud of you for staying with us. You are learning English and working on your emotions at the same time.
And hey, if today you only remember one idea, let it be this. Your feelings are real.
But they do not have to be the boss.
Yes, you can feel nervous and still speak.
You can feel tired and still study for 10 minutes.
You can feel hurt and still rise above it.
So here's a small homework assignment for you tonight.
Before you sleep, write one sentence about your day using one of these words.
For example, I was tired, but I powered through my English practice.
Or, I wanted to stop speaking, but I was resilient and finished a conversation.
It doesn't have to be perfect, just real.
And if you feel brave, you can share your sentence in the YouTube comments.
This way, other learners can see it and feel less alone.
We really love reading your comments.
We see your progress, your stories, your small wins.
Thank you for trusting us with your English and your big feelings.
Remember, you are not too emotional.
You are human, and you can still be strong, decisive, and relentless with your goals.
Take a deep breath
Relax your shoulders.
and give yourself a little credit for today.
You showed up. You listened. You learned.
That already means you're growing.
And we'll be here next time, ready to talk, laugh, and power through life with you in English.
This is Sarah.
This is Alex.
You have been listening to today's English practice.
Bye for now.
Your progress does not end here.
To continue improving your English skills, click on the next video.
Or explore the additional videos we have carefully selected for you.